Let no one who is negative want to spoil what we are doing for ourselves in order to unite Africa. We belong to this country.
Hello, my people. Today we are looking at the reasons why Africans, most of the time, they fall for the individual, for any individual with the gift of the gap. You know what I mean? They fall for those that have, captivating communicator. They have, they speak well. They can entertain the audience, most of the time with what they say. And, we always fall for this kind of people. And the area I'm talking about is like, because sometimes, you see some Africans, just because somebody can draw an audience, they think like because you can talk good, that this person is qualified to be a leader or even to have an opinion about how to lead in some, in some areas, even lead an organization or even a country. We always fall for people that have this kind of gift of talking well, But what we don't understand is that somebody having a gift of the gab doesn't mean that the person should be qualified to be a leader or be in a leadership position. But some people think, because some people, once you can, massage their feelings, you know what I mean? They will support anyone that says something that tickles their ears, not minding that, we're not saying like whether this person is qualified to lead an organization or even lead a country. Because sometimes people that have this quality, leadership quality or skills, they might not even have the gift of the gab. You know what I mean? They might not even know how to speak well, because leadership is not all about speaking well. There's a lot of things that is involved in leadership. You have to think as well. You know what I mean? So it's not about speaking well. We shouldn't be falling for people that speak well, that doesn't have anything. That they don't, even if they promise you that they're gonna do something, they don't follow through what they said. They don't. Their statement doesn't match their action. Like for instance, we know that many people might disagree with what I said. You know that Barack Obama have this gift of the gap. He can speak well, and the people fell for the Barack Obama, for instance. You know what I mean? People fell for him, but by the end of the day, you have gotten 80 years in power. But there's no single stuff that somebody might look back and say, that this is what he did for even, let's say, black people in general. Not like black people want him to, do much, but he didn't even do anything. But he has a gift of the gap. He can speak. And people fell for this kind of stuff. By the end of the day, his agenda was to promote the alternative lifestyle. But look at Donald Trump. I'm not saying that Donald Trump doesn't have the gift of the gap, but at least if he says something, he goes through it. Now he's bringing some people that resemble him from South Africa to America, because they say they're persecuting them. But somebody like Barack Obama, for his 80 years, and his father was from Kenya, they have not even passed any policy or even promote any policy that even give a dime to where his father came from. And he can do that. He can sign executive order, just to give that country a little bit of money or people over there. But he didn't do that. I'm not saying that he should give money to them. I'm just saying, like, something like that. If he does it, it's not, no one will even know, but he will not do it. He only talk well. By the end of the day, he achieve nothing. And we see some people in Africa, they fall for this, even in African social media. People always, they put more responsibility for those people that this, just because they can speak well and tickle your ears, and you think like, oh, if they should do something, they should be in charge of this, they should be in charge of that, But these people have no skill, no leadership skill, man. And it's not good that we have in Africa People just that can just talk and don't do what they say, and people always falling for them, because leadership is more than talking. It's more than talking. Some people have this natural, gift to be, even though they don't speak well, but some people, just because they speak well, shouldn't be anywhere near leadership. You know what I mean? And we shouldn't be falling for people with the gift of the gap. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you can, or like our video and comment as well. Let us hear your opinion, because some people, even if you watch the video and you don't want to subscribe, you can promote the video as well by commenting or liking the video. Peace.